unfortunate reality is that the dropout rate in the Western Cape is alarmingly high, particularly in the under-resourced communities. Some statistics says that learners who entered the schooling system in the past 12 years, only 50% will make it to matric, and of that 50%, only 14% will access tertiary education. So this phenomenon adds to the already high levels of youth unemployment in South Africa, and we need to do something to help learners stay in school, because these youngsters who leave school and walk the streets are unable to secure a decent living wage. They're unable to find a job that gives them sufficient sustainability to support their families, to support their communities, and so something is needed. And this is where the Sanzaf Mentoring Youth Program plays a significant role in trying to, in our humble way, address the learner dropout rate in the Western Cape.
We were approached at the beginning of last year by Sanzaf because we have a tutoring program at our school, but we found that we weren't reaching enough learners. Sanzaf very kindly offered at first to sponsor tutors on a Saturday to do English, because we found that there were learners who needed something extra. What does help, of course, is that Sanzaf also provides a little snack for the children, and that gets them to come to the school. Very often they come to school without having eaten anything.
I'm with a project called Being with Purpose, and I was approached by Sanzaf to do various social development programs, which is basically personal growth, and doing workshops such as coping, as well as confidence building, communication, conflict management, all those things. So that is the perspective that we are coming from, and also the role that we play within the organization.
Firstly, this program has benefited me academically by now I'm improving my marks in English, creative arts, maths and life orientation. Secondly, this program has benefited me socially by I'm able to help the people in Delft, like my friends, to communicate better because they don't understand English, and from a closer place like that and people to be learning English from me, it is quite a nice example.
Academically, it's benefited me because I was one of that shy people that always refused to do oral. So it built up my self-confidence and let me speak in front of a class of, say, almost 50 children.
The Mentoring Youth Program has made me more assertive and confident about who I am and who I want to be in the future.
So I've been doing this program for the past 2 years, and what I've learned of my role as a teacher is not just to be a teacher.
This program helps us learners a lot. I never knew that I can bring someone or help someone progress his or her marks at the end of the day. But to guide someone else, it's something really fulfilling.
Okay, it's different because of organization from Sanzaf. They monitor the program on weekly basis. If we even ask for anything that we need, like materials for teaching, at times they have a report on a periodical basis.
Since 2015 to 2017, the program has grown from 356 learners to 1,369 learners. We have grown from 43 facilitators to 96 facilitators over the past 2 years. We have constant requests asking for the Mentoring Youth Project to be at specific schools. This is one of the most heartwarming requests actually, because we can see the progress that these learners make at the schools that we are currently partnered with.
We do find that there has been a big improvement in the learners who attend regularly. We had one learner who started out at the beginning of last year with 33% for English, and she ended with 63%. And this was an English foreign language speaker who was doing English home language at our school. So for me, those are the great stories that come out of this project. So we really are appreciative, and we wish Sanzaf everything of the best, and we do encourage any sort of support that can be given to the project.
We believe we have a winning formula, and we would definitely be doing these learners a grave injustice if we were to pull this program, particularly now that they've started to very passionately call it MY program, using the acronym of MY, Mentoring Youth. And so we make an appeal to donors to come on board and to help us address youth unemployment. And inshallah, through this program, we're able to make a sustainable difference in the lives of our future leaders.